The Intergalactic Diplomat. In the year 3020, Earth finally made contact with various alien species across the galaxies. The Intergalactic Alliance was formed, a coalition aimed at fostering peace and cooperation among different worlds. One of its most controversial laws was the right for humans to choose any alien as a mate, regardless of physical appearance or cultural differences. Amelia, a young and ambitious human intergalactic diplomat, found herself at the center of this groundbreaking law. Known for her open-mindedness and willingness to bridge gaps between species, she was selected for a diplomatic mission to Zoria, a planet known for its advanced technology and unique culture. During her stay, she met Essex, a tall reptilian being with shimmering green scales and piercing yellow eyes. Despite their stark differences in appearance, Amelia and Essex were inexplicably drawn to each other. Their connection went beyond physical attraction. They shared a deep understanding and respect for each other's worlds. They spent hours discussing their cultures, philosophies, and dreams, realizing that their bond was something extraordinary. However, not everyone was accepting of their relationship. Back on Earth, radical groups protested against the Intergalactic Alliance's law, claiming it was an affront to human dignity and a threat to Earth's sovereignty. Among these dissenters was James, a former lover of Amelia who couldn't bear to see her with an alien. His jealousy and hatred drove him to join an extremist group opposing interspecies relationships. As tensions escalated between pro- and anti-intergalactic relationship groups, Amelia and Essex's love was put to the ultimate test. They had to navigate their own feelings and the political turmoil that threatened to tear them apart. When a violent attack targeted the Intergalactic Alliance headquarters, Amelia and Essex were separated in the chaos. Determined to find each other, they each embarked on a perilous journey. Amelia discovered that James was behind the attack, driven by his personal vendetta. Confronting him, she pleaded for him to see beyond his prejudice. As she stood before him, her heart torn between past and present, she realized that love knew no boundaries, not race, species, or even hatred. In the end, James saw the error of his ways and surrendered himself to the authorities. Amelia and Essex were reunited, their love stronger than ever. Their story became a symbol of hope and unity across the galaxies, proving that when two beings truly loved each other, nothing could stand in their way. The political turmoil. News of Amelia and Essex's love story spread throughout the galaxies, making them an iconic couple admired for their courage and resilience in the face of adversity. However, their journey was far from over. The political landscape was fraught with tension, and their relationship continued to be a focal point of controversy. The Intergalactic Alliance was under immense pressure to repeal the law allowing interspecies relationships. Radical factions gained influence, using fear-mongering tactics to sway public opinion. Amelia and Essex decided to take a proactive approach, embarking on a tour of different planets to advocate for interspecies understanding and cooperation. Their first stop was the planet Vectra, home to a race of telepathic beings known as the Vectrians. Amelia and Essex were welcomed with skepticism, but their genuine affection and respectful demeanor soon won over many hearts. They participated in forums, debates, and cultural exchanges, sharing their story and emphasizing the importance of acceptance and unity. As they traveled, they encountered various challenges. On the planet Orin, a hotbed of anti-intergalactic relationship sentiment, they faced hostile crowds and aggressive protests. Despite the danger, Amelia and Essex stood firm, addressing the crowd with heartfelt speeches about love and tolerance. Their bravery inspired many, and slowly, minds began to change. Back on Earth, the anti-intergalactic relationship factions grew more desperate. They orchestrated a smear campaign against Amelia and Essex, spreading false information and inciting violence. Amelia's family was targeted, and she received numerous threats. But she refused to back down. Supported by Essex and their growing number of allies, she continued to fight for what she believed in. One night, an assassination attempt was made on Amelia and Essex. They narrowly escaped, but the incident galvanized their supporters. People from all walks of life, humans and aliens alike, rallied behind them. Their cause became a movement, advocating not just for interspecies relationships, but for broader acceptance and equality. The Intergalactic Alliance, recognizing the growing support for Amelia and Essex, decided to hold a summit to address the issue. Representatives from all member planets were invited to discuss the future of interspecies relationships. Amelia and Essex were chosen to present their case, a daunting but necessary task. The summit. The summit was held on the neutral planet of Kalna, known for its breathtaking landscapes and advanced diplomatic facilities. As Amelia and Essex arrived, they were met with a mix of curiosity and hostility. The tension was palpable, with factions from various planets ready to defend their beliefs fiercely. Amelia and Essex spent the first few days networking, meeting with representatives from different planets and gauging their stances. They found unexpected allies in some quarters, including a group of young diplomats from Vectra who had been inspired by their visit. These allies proved invaluable in swaying undecided representatives. When the time came for Amelia and Essex to speak, the grand hall was filled to capacity. The atmosphere was charged with anticipation. Amelia began by sharing their story, highlighting the love and mutual respect that had brought them together. She spoke of the challenges they faced, the prejudice and hatred, but also the moments of profound connection and understanding. Essex followed, his deep voice resonating through the hall. He spoke of the beauty of diversity and the strength that came from embracing differences. He challenged the representatives to look beyond their fears and prejudices, to see the potential for unity and cooperation. Their speeches were met with a range of reactions, from applause to jeers. The debate that followed was intense, with representatives arguing passionately for and against interspecies relationships. Amelia and Essex answered questions, countered arguments, and presented evidence of the benefits of such unions. Despite the hostility, they made significant progress. Several key representatives shifted their positions, swayed by the sincerity and determination of Amelia and Essex. The summit ended with a vote, and to the relief and joy of many, the law allowing interspecies relationships was upheld. Building bridges. With the summit behind them, Amelia and Essex returned to their diplomatic duties, now with a renewed sense of purpose. They were more determined than ever to build bridges between species and foster understanding and cooperation. Their next mission took them to the planet Scylla, known for its rich cultural heritage and intricate political landscape. The Axolarians were a proud and traditional people, and many were resistant to change. Amelia and Essex approached their task with sensitivity and respect, immersing themselves in the local culture and learning the nuances of Scylla's social structure. They organized cultural exchange programs, bringing together artists, musicians, and scholars from different planets to share their knowledge and talents. These programs were a resounding success, breaking down barriers and fostering a sense of camaraderie among the participants. Amelia and Essex also worked with local leaders to address pressing issues such as poverty, education, and healthcare. Their efforts were met with initial skepticism, but their genuine commitment to improving the lives of the Axolarians won them many supporters. Slowly, the attitudes toward interspecies relationships began to change as people saw the positive impact of Amelia and Essex's work. The Intergalactic Alliance, recognizing the growing support for Amelia and Essex, decided to hold a summit to address the issue. Representatives from all member planets were invited to discuss the future of interspecies relationships. Amelia and Essex were chosen to present their case, a daunting but necessary task. The summit. The summit was held on the neutral planet of Kalna, known for its breathtaking landscapes and advanced diplomatic facilities. As Amelia and Essex arrived, they were met with a mix of curiosity and hostility. The tension was palpable, with factions from various planets ready to defend their beliefs fiercely. Amelia and Essex spent the first few days networking, meeting with representatives from different planets and gauging their stances. They found unexpected allies in some quarters, including a group of young diplomats from Vectra who had been inspired by their visit. These allies proved invaluable in swaying undecided representatives. When the time came for Amelia and Essex to speak, the grand hall was filled to capacity. The atmosphere was charged with anticipation. Amelia began by sharing their story, highlighting the love and mutual respect that had brought them together. She spoke of the challenges they faced, the prejudice and hatred, but also the moments of profound connection and understanding. Essex followed, his deep voice resonating through the hall. He spoke of the beauty of diversity and the strength that came from embracing differences. He challenged the representatives to look beyond their fears and prejudices, to see the potential for unity and cooperation. Their speeches were met with a range of reactions, from applause to jeers. The debate that followed was intense, with representatives arguing passionately for and against interspecies relationships. Amelia and Essex answered questions, countered arguments, and presented evidence of the benefits of such unions. Despite the hostility, they made significant progress. Several key representatives shifted their positions, swayed by the sincerity and determination of Amelia and Essex. The summit ended with a vote, and to the relief and joy of many, the law allowing interspecies relationships was upheld. Building bridges. With the summit behind them, Amelia and Essex returned to their diplomatic duties, now with a renewed sense of purpose. They were more determined than ever to build bridges between species and foster understanding and cooperation. Their next mission took them to the planet Sci-Fi, known for its rich cultural heritage and intricate political landscape. The Axolarians were a proud and traditional people, and many were resistant to change. Amelia and Essex approached their task with sensitivity and respect, immersing themselves in the local culture and learning the nuances of Solara's social structure. They organized cultural exchange programs, bringing together artists, musicians, and scholars from different planets to share their knowledge and talents. These programs were a resounding success, breaking down barriers and fostering a sense of camaraderie among the participants. Amelia and Essex also worked with local leaders to address pressing issues such as poverty, education, and healthcare. Their efforts were met with initial skepticism, but their genuine commitment to improving the lives of the Axolarians won them many supporters. Slowly, the attitudes toward interspecies relationships began to change as people saw the positive impact of Amelia and Essex's work. The challenge of prejudice. Despite their successes, Amelia and Essex continued to face prejudice and hostility. On the planet Korath, a stronghold of anti-intergalactic relationship sentiment, they encountered some of their greatest challenges. The Korathians were a warrior race, proud and fiercely independent, and many saw interspecies relationships as a threat to their cultural identity. Amelia and Essex approached the Korathians with humility and respect, acknowledging their concerns and seeking common ground. They participated in local customs, learning the Korathian way of life and demonstrating their respect for the culture. They engaged in open and honest dialogues, addressing fears and misconceptions head-on. Their efforts were met with mixed reactions. Some Korathians were won over, impressed by Amelia and Essex's sincerity and courage. Others remained staunchly opposed, unwilling to accept the idea of interspecies relationships. Tensions came to a head when a group of extremists attempted to sabotage their mission, planting false evidence and inciting violence. Amelia and Essex faced these challenges with determination and resilience. They worked tirelessly to clear their names, uncovering the truth and exposing the extremists' lies. Their bravery and integrity won them many allies, both among the Korathians and in the wider intergalactic community. A symbol of unity. As news of Amelia and Essex's struggles and triumphs spread, they became a symbol of unity and resilience. Their love story inspired countless others, showing that true love could overcome any obstacle. They continued their work as diplomats, traveling to different planets and forging alliances based on mutual respect and understanding. They were instrumental in mediating conflicts, promoting cultural exchange, and fostering peace among the various alien species. Their efforts led to significant changes in interstellar relations, as more and more people embraced the idea of interspecies relationships and the benefits of diversity. Amelia and Essex's bond grew stronger with each passing day. They shared moments of laughter, comforted each other during times of sorrow, and marveled at the wonders of the universe together. Their love transcended language barriers and physical differences, becoming a beacon of hope for all who believed in the power of love. A legacy of love. Years passed, and Amelia and Essex continued to dedicate their lives to building a better future for all species. Their story became a legend, passed down through generations as a testament to the power of love and the importance of acceptance and unity. Their legacy lived on in the countless lives they touched and the positive changes they brought about. The Intergalactic Alliance thrived, fostering peace and cooperation among the diverse planets and species. Interspecies relationships became more accepted and celebrated as people saw the beauty and strength that came from embracing differences. Amelia and Essex eventually retire from their diplomatic duties, choosing to settle on a peaceful planet where they could enjoy their remaining years together. They spent their days exploring the natural wonders of their new home, surrounded by friends and family who loved and respected them. Their love story remained a powerful reminder that when two beings truly loved each other, nothing could stand in their way. They had challenged the boundaries of interspecies romance, proving that love knew no limits and that unity and acceptance could create a brighter future for all. As the stars shone brightly in the night sky, Amelia and Essex knew that their love would continue to inspire and guide future generations. Their journey had been filled with challenges and triumphs, but through it all, they had shown that love was the most powerful force in the universe. The next generation. Amelia and Essex's love story had inspired a movement, but their influence didn't stop with their generation. As they settled into a quieter life, their legacy continued to shape the galaxy. New leaders emerged, motivated by the principles of unity and acceptance that Amelia and Essex had championed. One such leader was their daughter, Lyra. Born from the union of human and alien, Lyra embodied the harmonious blend of two worlds. With her unique heritage, she became a living symbol of what interspecies relationships could achieve. Lyra grew up hearing stories of her parents' bravery and dedication, and she was determined to carry on their work. Lyra chose a path similar to her parents, joining the Intergalactic Diplomatic Corps. Her mission was to continue building bridges between species, promoting peace and understanding across the galaxies. She traveled to planets that were still resistant to the idea of interspecies relationships, using her own life as proof that such unions could thrive. On her travels, Lyra encountered a variety of reactions. Some welcomed her with open arms, eager to learn from her experiences and embrace the future. Others were skeptical, struggling to let go of long-held prejudices. Lyra faced these challenges with the same determination and grace her parents had shown, always seeking common ground and fostering dialogue. One of her most significant missions took her to the planet Thalassa, a water world inhabited by the aquatic Thalassians. The Thalassians were known for their insular nature, rarely interacting with other species. Lyra saw this as an opportunity to break down barriers and introduce new ideas. Bridging the waters. Arriving on Thalassa, Lyra was struck by its breathtaking beauty. The planet's vast oceans shimmered under multiple moons, and the cities were built on floating platforms and submerged structures. The Thalassians were initially wary of Lyra, but her genuine interest in their culture and her respectful approach soon won them over. Lyra spent months immersing herself in Thalassian society, learning their language and customs. She participated in their ceremonies, swam alongside them in their underwater cities, and shared stories of her own heritage. Her presence sparked curiosity and gradually acceptance. The turning point came when Lyra helped mediate a dispute between two Thalassian tribes. Using her diplomatic skills and understanding of both sides, she facilitated a peaceful resolution. This success earned her the respect and trust of the Thalassians, who began to see her as a valuable ally. With newfound support, Lyra launched cultural exchange programs, bringing Thalassians to other planets and hosting visitors on Thalassa. These programs fostered mutual understanding and appreciation, breaking down prejudices and building lasting friendships. A galaxy united. Lyra's work on Thalassa was just one of many successes. As she continued her mission, the galaxy slowly transformed. Interspecies relationships became more common and accepted, leading to a richer and more diverse interstellar community. The principles of unity and acceptance that Amelia and Essex had fought for became the foundation of a new era. The Intergalactic Alliance flourished, with member planets working together to tackle shared challenges such as environmental preservation, technological advancement, and social equality. The benefits of collaboration were evident, and the galaxy became a safer, more prosperous place for all its inhabitants. Amelia and Essex, watching these developments from their peaceful home, felt immense pride in their daughter and the countless others who had carried on their legacy. They knew that their journey had been worth every hardship and that their love had created a lasting impact on the universe. A celebration of unity. To honor the achievements of the past and celebrate the progress of the present, the Intergalactic Alliance declared an annual Day of Unity. This day was dedicated to recognizing the importance of acceptance, understanding, and love across species. Festivals, parades, and cultural exchanges were held on planets throughout the galaxies, showcasing the richness of interspecies cooperation. Amelia and Essex were invited as guests of honor to the first Day of Unity celebration on Earth. As they stood on the grand stage, looking out at the diverse crowd that had gathered, they felt a profound sense of fulfillment. Their love story had sparked a revolution, and the results were beyond anything they could have imagined. Lyra joined them on stage, her presence a testament to the future they had fought to create. Together, they addressed the crowd, sharing their hopes and dreams for continued unity and cooperation. Their words resonated with people of all species, reinforcing the belief that love and acceptance could conquer any obstacle. The journey continues. The Day of Unity became a cherished tradition, reminding everyone of the importance of embracing diversity and working together. The galaxy continued to evolve, with new challenges and opportunities arising. Amelia, Essex, and Lyra remained active participants in this ongoing journey, using their experiences and wisdom to guide others. Their story was documented in books, films, and songs, ensuring that future generations would remember the lessons of the past. Schools across the galaxy included their tale in their curricula, teaching children about the power of love and the importance of acceptance. As Amelia and Essex grew older, they passed the torch to Lyra and other emerging leaders. They knew that the work of building a united galaxy was never truly finished, but they were confident that the seeds they had planted would continue to grow and flourish. In their final years, Amelia and Essex reflected on their incredible journey. They had faced unimaginable challenges, but their love had given them the strength to overcome them. They had changed the course of history, proving that love knew no boundaries and that unity and acceptance could create a brighter future for all. As they looked up at the stars, they felt a deep sense of peace. Their legacy was secure, and their love would continue to inspire the galaxy for generations to come. Their story was a testament to the enduring power of love, a reminder that when two beings truly cared for each other, they could change the universe.